there with a dime in hand. Outside the corner coffee stand, watching cars and time go by, praying for a call, a reason why. Waiting by the payphone, cold and true, hoping I would hear from you. No ringtone, just that silent tone of someone never coming home. The gum was stuck beneath the booth, like all the things we lost in youth. Your number scratched into the pain, now it fades like you're restrained. Waiting by the payphone, cold and true, hoping I would hear from you. No ringtone, just that silent tone of someone never coming home. I still drive past that little spot where hope and heart tied every knot. Now I carry no phone line, but sometimes still I wait for signs and echoes of a broken tone, still waiting by the payphone. Wipers dance across the glass, headlights blur as moments pass. Your voice came on the radio, a song we knew from years ago. Radio in the rain, bringing back the sweet and pain. You sang along, now it's just me chasing ghosts on melody. The signal fades, the road is long, but somehow it still feels like home. Your chorus lingers in my head, even though you've moved ahead. Radio in the rain, bringing back the sweet and pain. You sang along, now it's just me chasing ghosts on melody. Every drop keeps perfect time with memories I thought weren't mine. So I turn the volume high, let the storm blur out the sky. You're gone but still remain on the radio in the rain. I found your smile on a Polaroid next to coffee stains we once enjoyed. A diner napkin held your name, written in my heart just the same. Coffee stains and Polaroids, little messes we once enjoyed. Snapshots of a love gone past, moments made to never last. We spilled our dreams on cafe floors, told the stars what we were living for. Now I sip alone and see faded images of you and me. Coffee stains and Polaroids, little messes we once enjoyed. Snapshots of a love gone past, moments made to never last. I keep them in a box of light, where your laughter still feels right. Coffee stains and Polaroids, time can erase what we employed. Ink may fade and love may run, but what we had still weighs a ton. You dropped the needle on side B, a song from when you danced with me. The dust just made it feel more true, like every crackle sang of you. Turntable time spinning slow, we danced when no one had to know. Faded jackets, liner notes, wrapped in arms and record quotes. The speakers hum like summer bees, you whispered lyrics on your knees. We didn't care what year it played, just how the rhythm softly swayed. Turntable time spinning slow, we danced when no one had to know. Faded jackets, liner notes, wrapped in arms and record quotes. I still play it late at night and dance alone in record light. Turntable time, timeless beats, bringing back our vinyl sheets. You may be gone, but in this song we keep dancing all night long. Wrote your thoughts in notebook lines between the math and crooked signs. Little hearts and arrows too, all the ways you said I love you. Scribbled in the margins so small, tiny truths no one saw at all. But I read them late at night, like you were holding me tight. You never said much out loud, but your pen was always proud that I kept that page torn and bent like a whisper you once said. Scribbled in the margins so small, tiny truths no one saw at all. But I read them late at night, like you were holding me tight. Even now I write you back in empty spaces you once tracked. Scribbled in the margins we stay, never lost, just tucked away. Not a chapter, not a page, but a quiet, lasting stage. Lasting stage. Lasting stage. Behind the bookstore we would meet, trading poems in summer heat. You'd quote lines and steal my pen, write your name and then again. Behind the bookstore hidden world, you weren't just some passing girl. Pages bent and spines we broke, while hearts inside us softly spoke. Stacks of books, a place to lean. You smiled like it was 17. We didn't need a fancy place, just shelves and shade in your sweet face. Behind the bookstore hidden world, you weren't just some passing girl. Pages bent and spines we broke, while hearts inside us softly spoke. I went back just yesterday, but you and I had gone away. Behind the bookstore still remains a piece of us between the panes. In quiet corners, love still hides among the poems we left behind. You stood there in the pouring rain, yellow umbrella, no complaint. Your shoes were soaked, your smile intact, like the storm couldn't fight you back. Yellow umbrella, bright and true, you made the gray sky feel brand new. I fell for you on 7th Street, in soggy shoes and heartbeat beat. You laughed at thunder like a joke, spun in puddles, soaked your coat. The city faded in your glow, the yellow light and falling snow. Yellow umbrella, bright and true, you made the gray sky feel brand new. I fell for you on 7th Street, in soggy shoes and heartbeat beat. I still keep it in my room, that memory in yellow blue. Yellow umbrella saved my day, when everything was washed away. I didn't mind the rain that fell, you were sunshine in that shell. You tied a ribbon on the tree, a little wish you didn't show me. We walked that lane like kids in dreams, trading silence for moonbeams. Wishing Tree Lane, where hearts speak low, in every wind I hear you go. You left your hopes on fragile thread, now they echo in my head. I never asked what you had wished, just held your hand and felt the twist of love that's tender, scared to stay, like paper stars that float away. Wishing Tree Lane, where hearts speak low, in every wind I hear you go. You left your hopes on fragile thread, now they echo in my head. If I could read what you once typed, would I still hold you or let you hide? Wishing Tree Lane, the leaves still fall, but I don't pass that lane at all. I'd rather keep the wish unknown than learn I lost what I had grown. Play the tape, windows down. Our feet on dashboards out of town, singing like we own the sky, fumbling love and cherry pie. Backseat ballad on the road, scribbled hearts and radio code. Every mile we let go free, a song of you and teenage me. Rest stop kisses, soda cans. You trace dreams on my sunburned hands. The air was thick with hopes and tunes. We danced beneath the motel moon. Backseat ballad on the road, scribbled hearts and radio code. Every mile we let go free, the song of you and teenage me. Backseat ballad, final chords echo on forgotten boards. Though the car's long gone from view, that song still plays when I miss you. You said you'd come back for your things, but left behind your favorite rings. And in the crate I find your smile, dust on the vinyl after a while. Dust on the vinyl, spinning slow, playing songs from long ago, the ones you sang when skies were blue. Now they just echo without you. Your sweater's still on the back of the chair. I breathe in ghosts that linger there. I drop the needle, watch it play, a fragile song, a faded day. Dust on the vinyl, spinning slow, playing songs from long ago, the ones you sang when skies were blue. Now they just echo scratch between tracks, feels like you're left, gone too soon, never played back. Dust on the vinyl, we remain in grooves of joy and little pain. I let it spin when I feel low, and remember love from long ago. sat in a corner booth at 3. No one but coffee and you and me. Your eyes were tired, your voice was low, and I already knew you'd go. Diner booth, confessions, neon light, telling truths we hid at night. The jukebox played a sad cliche of love that always slips away. You stirred your drink like you stirred my mind, words half spoken, out of time. We laughed too much to not be real, but silence said what we both feel. Diner booth, confessions, neon light, telling truths we hid at night. The jukebox played a sad cliche of love that always slips away. You left a tip and not much more, but your goodbye echoed at the door. Diner booth confessions still remain in formica hearts and window pane. I sit alone, still hear you say we weren't meant to stay. You wrote in strawberry notebooks about the boys who stole your looks, and dreams too big for teenage years. Well, I just sat and faced my fears. Strawberry notebooks, hearts in ink, things we wrote but couldn't think. You wrote stars and I drew skies, all in pages full of sighs. We traded poems in the shade of lockers where our hopes were made. I read your words like sacred script and never let a corner rip. Strawberry notebooks, hearts in ink, things we wrote but couldn't think. You wrote stars and I drew skies, all in pages full of sighs. Now I keep them in a drawer, memories I can't ignore. Strawberry notebooks, faded red, hold the things we never said. Though we outgrew every page, you still live there, line by line, age by age. memories on our old table. A winter spent with no clear label. You'd wear my scarf and read aloud while snow would hush the world around. Coffee rings and winter things, all the joy December brings. You and me in flannel dreams, wrapped in quiet, soft routines. You always drank yours far too sweet. I like the cold against my feet. We talk for hours without a plan, just watching frost on window panes. Coffee rings and winter things, all the joy December brings. You and me in flannel dreams, wrapped in quiet, soft routines. I still keep that table warm, where love and laughter once were born. Coffee rings and winter glow remind me of the love I know. Those seasons shift and new days sting, I'll hold on to our winter things. Ooh. Back row seat and nervous hands. You slipped a note, I changed my plans. It said, do you wanna meet tonight? 3 hearts drawn in purple light. Passing notes in class again. Tales of love in ink and pen. Folded corners, hearts that race, hidden words in open space. You wrote in cursive, bold and bright, said I think of you each night. I held it close like something rare, a paper love too strong to tear. Passing notes in class again. Tales of love in ink and pen. Folded corners, hearts that race, hidden words in open space. Now I keep them in a box, like whispers sealed with hopeful locks. Passing notes in memory of teenage hearts in secrecy. Though we've grown and gone so far, you're still my favorite scribbled star. Dusty records on the shelf, spinning stories of myself. You lit candles, dimmed the room, and swayed like petals in full bloom. Dusty records, candlelight, we made magic in the night. No big words, no plans ahead, just your eyes and things unsaid. The vinyl hiss, your soft perfume, your laughter echoing the room. The needle danced, our fingers too, like every song was made for you. Dusty records, candlelight, we made magic in the night. No big words, no plans ahead, just your eyes and things unsaid. Now when I spin that old B-side, you come back with every line. Dusty records, candlelight, still burn gently through the night. Though you're gone, the music plays in soft rewind of golden days. We drove with nowhere to arrive, counting stars, just feeling alive. No GPS, no need for names, only silence, only flames. Long drives to nowhere, just your hand and midnight air. Nothing planned, nothing to prove, just the hum of wheels that move. Your mix CD on repeat, songs I made, our hearts skip beats. No destination, only time, and every mile felt like rhyme. Long drives to nowhere, just your hand and midnight air. Nothing planned, nothing to prove, just the hum of wheels that move. Now I ride those roads alone, searching for that fading tone. Long drives that never end still feel like my only friend. Though the roads may twist and bend, you remain around the bend. tossed your shoes up in the sky. Said some things you just leave high. Hung there like our youthful plans, dangling by some careless hands. Sneakers on the power line, left behind a strange goodbye. Kick the past into the blue. That day I let go of you. We laughed like fools, no second thought about the things that time forgot. But even laces come undone, and shoes fall when the storm has come. Sneakers on the power line, left behind a strange goodbye. Kick the past into the blue. That day I let go of you. Sometimes I walk by that street and glance up where our endings meet. Sneakers swaying in the breeze, like lost youth in memories. Though they hang and I have grown, that goodbye still stands alone. You wore that flannel every fall, too big for me but warm through all. We lie beneath October skies, sharing dreams and firefly lights, flannel dreams and lazy nights, wrapped in songs and amber light. You and me against the cold, in layers soft and stories bold. Bonfire ashes in our hair. You said forever like a prayer. That shirt still smells like wind and wood. It fits me now like nothing could. Flannel dreams and lazy nights, wrapped in songs and amber light. You and me against the cold, in layers soft and stories bold. Outlast the ones who leave, like threads of hope we still believe. Flannel dreams, I wear them still, in haunted chills and windowsills. Though you're gone, your warmth remains in every thread that bears your name. up slow. The sky was fire, painted clouds, a soft desire. You looked at me, didn't say a word, but I swear your silence was the loudest heard. Driveway sunsets fade in gold, hearts too stubborn, hands too cold. I wanted to say I missed you more, but I just watched the sky from the car door. We'd sit and talk till the porch light came. Now it's just memories calling your name. Still hear your laugh in the neighbor's breeze. Still chase your ghosts through rustling leaves. Driveway sunsets fade in gold, hearts too stubborn, hands too cold. I wanted to say I missed you more, but I just watched the sky from the car door. Even now, sometimes park just to feel that quiet spark. Driveway sunsets, rear view light. You're the reason dusk feels right. Though you're gone, I still adore the fire you left at the driveway door.
Ripped jeans, cheap wine, you and me skipping time. Radio blasting, third eye blind. Didn't care what we leave behind. Denim hearts and reckless tunes, writing love under crescent moons. We were wild, we were art, wore our scars like denim hearts. You tie your flannel around my waist. We'd run through nights we couldn't waste. Every mile was stitched with dare. Every look said I'll meet you there. Denim hearts and reckless tunes, writing love under crescent moons. We were wild, we were art, wore our scars like denim hearts. Now I keep your jacket hung, faded scent of youth and sun. Denim hearts, torn but true, still beats every time I think of you. Time moves on, we fall apart, but you still live in my denim heart. Ooh.
clouds below like paper and pen. You always love to fly alone. Wings and words, your safety zone. Window seat skies drifting high, chasing sunlight with goodbye. I still sit where you once sat, pretending you're still by my side. You'd sketch stars on napkin lines, hum your thoughts in lullaby rhymes. The world's so small, your dreams so wide. Now I just watch and try to hide. Window seat skies drifting high, chasing sunlight with goodbye. I still sit where you once sat, pretending you're still by my side. Your breath fogged up that tiny square. Now I search for traces there. Window seat skies pale and blue still remind me most of you. Even as the jet stream fades, I hold you in these window shades.
We met by chance in 903. You held a vinyl, smiled at me. Fleetwood Mac and faded dreams, dusty records, static scenes. Record store goodbye, slow and sweet. A song that ends but still repeats. We were strangers, old and new. I didn't say it, but I knew. You hummed a verse, your eyes met mine. Spun the cover one last time. I walked out with empty hands, but my heart still understands. Record store goodbye, slow and sweet. A song that ends but still repeats. We were strangers, old and new. I didn't say it, but I knew. They closed the place a year ago. But I return when feelings flow. Record store goodbye, soft refrain. You and vinyl in the rain. Even if we never tried, you're the chorus I can't hide. Paper lanterns float above. You whispered tales of stars and love. Barefoot on the garden stone, you danced like the night was our own. Paper lantern night, hearts aglow, softest light we ever know. You held me like I might drift far, lit by fireflies and wishes on stars. The trees hum low, the world stood still, and time just bent to fit our will. Your laughter spilled like candlelight across that gentle, perfect night. Paper lantern night, hearts aglow, softest light we'd ever know. You held me like I might drift far, lit by fireflies and wishes on stars. Now when dust begins to fall, I see that glow and hear you call. Paper lantern night still remains a flame inside my gentle